So then, let us see. All right, we've already done all of our gyrations at the local ports. We have about 130 some odd, 125 influence, but I don't think we can get anybody for that. No, we can't. I mean, we have a pretty hefty entourage at the moment, so not complaining. Yeah, we got plenty of special dudes and dudettes as well. And yeah, so now just as a reminder, we did go down the nature sciences, and we are getting all kinds of things that buff discoveries. So if we come across a chance to get a discovery, we are going to want to take that over the other special tokens. Right then, let us begin our expeditions here. Now, as far as our next expedition, we died horribly in Transylvania, but I mean, we could kind of shy away from the difficulty and take one of the lower level ones that we haven't done yet. Like, we could do another level 3 Highlands. You don't have to do a level 4 as your 4th mission, but you know what? The higher difficulty ones have better stuff. So I'm going to take the other higher level difficulty one. Instead of Transylvania, we're going to go for the Emerged Island here. Another level 4 difficulty. An island which is on no map and has emerged from the ocean. This makes the likelihood of finding something special on this island pretty high. Your gut says you should be prepared for any type of encounter. There are plenty of archaeologists and nature challenge to be found here. There's especially a lot of golden research. So yeah, that's kind of thing. Midgar! The Andes? That's a level 3. And I want to keep this at max difficulty the whole time here. So I think we're going to do Emerged Island here. That and our team is actually pretty well suited for that. So let us launch the expedition. After a turbulent voyage, you arrive at the recently emerged island. The ground is still wet and it smells like rotting fish. You haven't even taken your first steps when you hear the sound of drums. You think you have time to make a plan. Without warning, a pair of blow darts flies towards Kiwi. Hit by the dart, Kiwi is suddenly unable to speak. A couple of voodoo pirates come running out of the jungle. You never thought such a thing existed. We stand our ground. All right, so yeah, starting things off already with this, and yeah, devious all around. We have the deck stacked for that, and since these are the later ones, they generally don't, push you towards one of the outcomes unless it's for storyline reasons. And yeah, because of that neck dart thing, Kiwi cannot talk. I think, yeah, she's barred from using any of her speech attacks. Just for this encounter. So that means she just has to murder them in the face, which is fine because they're being aggressive. We can do 2 deviouses, or heck, we can do a devious and a friendly and an aggressive. And actually, she starts confident. That gives her plus 25% attack power. So yeah, maybe a little face murdering is in order here. I think we're going to nuke them with a AoE lecture here. Well, the Sadden isn't going to debuff them because they're aggressive and they're going to be attacking us physically. The Inspiring Course, we do not want to make them confident. We also don't want to be friendly against them because that would be a bad mood to use as a counter. I think this is the best tile to hit them all with. Yes. Oh, and actually a lot of them are weak to Sad. Not to mention she's going to get a massive speech buff after hitting this many targets. Boom! And we are now provocative against them, so we get the bonus grit. And now we can actually kill one of them in the other means and still stay provocative. So I think what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to have Hildegard move over here, and we're going to drop an Impress over here. Nope, nope, this one. Boom! Completely captivated. Now, since Kiwi cannot use speech stuff, she's going to have to resort to her physical. Luckily, she just got Flankenshank. But she can't make it to the target that she's flanking. Darn it. I guess we'll just run here. Nope, nope, can't Flankenshank. Dang it. Oh, but we can take her out. Okay. I'll make it happen. Bam! So yeah, we get 2 ticks of each of the alternative moods, but we still stay provocative, so we get the grit bonus. Yeah, they're gonna go after her because she was the one that damaged them. He might not be able to make it, so he goes after Kiwi, which is good because she's super duper evasive. And that stacks with the grit here. Alright, we do want to make sure we end this deviously, so Hildegard is gonna try and terrify him? Yeah, let's try for a terrify. Oh, that didn't quite make it happen. Well, shoot. Yeah, because I'm fearing that if we end it, if I do an attack, well, actually, here's what we can do. We can go for the Flankenshank here. Well, actually, no, that's gonna. All right, we have to kill this guy. This low hit point guy here. That's going to take away a pip from each of these, which means we can do a non-lethal attack. Oh, poop. I guess we can't. Well, alright, fine. We'll just do a normal attack. And that'll give us 1 pip, but it won't kick us out. Aha! They are now being tense. They are adapting to our tactics, which is fine. We can just hit them with another Terrify, and that will end us devious. Flankenshank means you have to be opposite from the target. A friendly person and Kiwi have to be sort of pincering from either side an opponent in order for Kiwi to get the Flankenshank. It uses her physical attack, but it gives her a higher bonus if she can pull it off. So Voodoo Pirates are scared and apologize for being so aggressive towards you. When you ask them what this place is and what they are, they shiver in fear. Let's intimidate them. We've been intimidating them for a while. When one of them starts talking, he tells you that once every 50 years, this island emerges from the depths in order for the captain to take his revenge on the Spanish. But then suddenly his lips start melting together. The other one yells, "Oh no, the curse, the curse!" They both run back to the jungle. Oh dear. It's an intense start. Time to explore the rest of the island and find the captain they were talking about. All right. Ooh, and another encounter. Yeah, we want as many encounters as possible, because if we end them deviously, we get supplies back plus honey bunches of tokens. Notice a wild deer and beautiful antlers in the thing. You sneak closely to study this, but then out of nowhere, the deer falls. As you walk towards the deer, you see what has happened. A group of voodoo pirates come to collect their prize. Wait, how's there a deer on this island if it just came out of the sea? Yeah, it's encountered, but we're going to get 1 back for ending it deviously because of our food bonus, so it might as well have only costed 1. And we get to see what a bunch of other nodes are active there, too. And these guys are, I mean... Alright, well, looks like they're going to be devious, which is fine. Kiwi thankfully has her voice back, so we can loudmouth nuke them to get us devious. Ooh. Boom! Which means we can do a friendly nuke pretty effectively here. Yeah, 1 shot right there, and we won't change the mood. Yeah, that is true. I will say, yeah, all these grass and trees coming out of an island that was previously underwater. Yeah. All right, Terrify won't kill you. Curious. Will killing you kill you? No. It could sadden you, because that'll weaken your speech. So she'll deal less speech damage. And we'll get a small buff after that. Yeah, he's going to go after her. Yeah, she don't care. Nah. Don't bother me. Alright. You know what? One thing I need to check is everyone's levels. If there's anyone behind in levels. Hildegard is 4, Agatha's 4, and Kiwi's 4. So I don't need to necessarily go out of my way to let somebody else get the kill until we start having unbalanced levels. Yeah, what kind of fauna can survive submergence? Foaming with rage. And then we'll let Agatha take the kill here, or maybe not. Yep, there's a little bit of RNG in the dice in how much damage you do. So sometimes you'll do a little bit more than advertised, which is good enough for me. You bully the voodoo pirates away and you're left with the deer. You take its antlers to sell later. Sweet. Collect. Alright. And another encounter, and then we can sweep by and grab ourselves some supplies. So yeah. Works for me. More encounters the better. A strange voodoo pirate. You see each other. He has 2 pet monkeys. Approach in a hateful manner, because we don't want them to be an explorer in this game. Alright, once again, going for that devious. Yep, tense. We are already tense, which is fine. Can Kiwi can make it around for the triple loudmouth nuke. That's awesome. I love her with the loudmouth. Boom! Here goes the monkeys. I'm sorry, the voodoo monkeys. And then we can do an Oh! Oh! They are immune to being impressed. Cheeky little things. Well, alright, I guess we're going to go defensive and do a dance tank here. Yeah, we'll dance tank with Kiwi so she can absorb the hits from these guys. Well, we can get up. Yeah, they don't have any other weaknesses or resistances, just immunity to being impressed. So we can still make them a little bit angry, or terrified anyway. Ah, that doesn't kill them. Can we smack them in the face? No, not nearly as well. Ah, you know what? I should have lectured them, because I would have been able to get them both, and that would have lowered their speech. Oh well. Yeah, your fear attacks don't bother me. Yeah, go after Kiwi. Oh, wow, I actually hit her. Alright, now we can nuke him. Yeah, he's not immune to being impressed, so we can take him out. Completely captivated! Can I get you both? I can get you both. La la la. Alright, that takes out the monkey, and then we can drop an enrage to wipe out the other one. Foaming with rage! You broke your opponent's minds and collected honey bunches of tokens. We are getting so many freaking encounter tokens, it's crazy. Alright, now we can pop down and get some more supplies. Ooh, epic encounter. See an old crate with some supplies, and we get 2 supplies. Let's see, a nature challenge, athlete, naturalist, or survivalist. I'd say let's go for it. Now, granted, it was an epic encounter that killed us before. Then again, we have ourselves a treasure up here, but let's go for that one. We could also come down. Oh, that's a 2 cost. That's a 2 cost. Well, let's pop up here and then we'll eat the 2 cost because we got plenty of supplies. Unique ecology of Merged Island made in an Let's see here. Do some research. Crew take some notes. Oh. Well, I guess we didn't fulfill some sort of condition there. Pristine mangrove here. It seems This means that even these voodoo goons wouldn't get past here. Whatever they're going to find here is very dangerous. Onwards! Mangrove stands before the crew. It's magnificent, scary, and untouched nature. After taking some time to absorb the saltwater swamp, somebody steps forward to say something. I don't want to get lost here. Hildegard is ashamed to admit she's afraid of getting lost. Now Hildegard is able to control the fear, but Mangrove looks positively puzzling. Only after Agatha is able to calm Hildegard's fears, the crew is ready to move onwards. We'll get out, I promise. Mangrove has many places to go. The crew needs a determined. They're looking for a naturalist. Well, yeah, we can. Minus 20%. Ooh, bonus. We should have taken the biology. Dang it, we took the wrong one from the person. We took on a person that gave her a naturalist skill, and it could be either classical physics or biology, and we took the classical physics. We should have taken the biology. Dang it. Let's see. Well, if we fail, do we want to use our tool? We can get a bonus 25%. Let's go for it. With that, we gotta save our tools for other stuff. Phew! Wait a minute, there's most certainly some impressive life form present in these mangroves. Agatha follows the clues, curious friendly, while the crew is having a hard time keeping up with her. Where's Agatha leading us? This treasure hunt leads you to a very, very murky area of the mangrove with a storm current. It's gross. It's tough to go through, and you have a very hard time keeping all your supplies with you. Hildegard's pondered what to do. We need an athlete, who's apparently Agatha. Ooh, yeah. From 15% from athlete and that. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna use the tool here. If we fail, we get to keep the tool. So, and otherwise we'd lose a resolve and 2 supplies. So let's go for it. Phew. Okay, we used our tool, but I think we used it to good effect. It smells like the London sewers and is absolutely disgusted, but she managed to carry everything to a more traversable area. A Herculean effort. The crew then arrives at the place that should have been pristine, a beautiful natural clearing with many exotic flowers, but it's vandalized. Who would come here to cut these old trees and stampede the flowers? Out of the blue, a group of monsters emerged from the mud. Crabs. One of them is obviously the king crab. Of course, the crabs must have crabbed all over the place. Typical crab behavior. Ruin something beautiful. Damn crabs. Jerks turn themselves to the crew. It seems like they're out to ruin your day as well. Time to make those crabby menaces stop. Wow. All right. Rank 5 encounter. This is what a rank 5 encounter is what killed us in our last run. So let's see how we fare against these crabs. These crab people. Well, they're pointing us towards aggressive, but we're also getting goodies for devious. So I think we're going to stick to devious, especially since it gives us the extra supply. All right, let's see. All right, they're going aggressive, which is good because that's our whole thing. Here's the king crab. You are strong against a lot of stuff. You're actually strong against all 3 forms of deviousness. So Hildegard's going to be working you over. Holy crap, that's a lot of armor. And that's a lot of speech defense, too. You guys have crazy defenses. So yeah, Hildegard's going to be working on the king crab, which means the others need to take care of the minions here. I think there's actually not that many of them. What are these guys? They are weak to enrage and sadness. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to troll bomb these 2. Wow, even when they're weak, it only does half, which is fine. I want these 2 chewing on kiwi. Boom! Taunted and ruffled. All right, we get our grit on. You dared provoke the crab people, and you feel the poking the crab with devious exposed its weak spot. Interesting. Oh! Minus... Come at me, bro. Oh, I see what we're doing here. So its armor is completely shot now. But it's not weak to that anymore. So, all right. So, new plan. Let's go for some physical attacks and also just move over here to get out of range of these 2. Now, what happens if we give you a smack? We might kill you. We can't kill you with the speech because you have that defense. We could sadden both of you. That's not going to really do too much, but they're both enraged, and enraged means they take more damage. All right, let's do this. Hildegard probably isn't going to kill them. Yeah, give them a whack. I think so. Let's see if we can kill you. Whoop, bam! Dang. Alright, we do want to make sure this guy dies. We could drop... actually, if we dropped an Impress, we would not lose Provocative. And this will certainly kill him. Huh? Alright, so we got this guy. But we are still provocative, so they all have a mischance. Hopefully they're not another... Oh, we have to work on the boss. Because they're just going to keep coming at us. Ow! Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to give you a cheer to get you both excited. And you... No, that still doesn't quite guarantee the kill on you. Let's see. Kiwi... Kiwi's going to be the one that gives it a whack. Because Kiwi's got better strength here. Actually, we can do a flank and shank. Yeah, that finishes it off. And now, unfortunately, we lose... Oh, he calms down. I see. We can, even though he's strong against it, we can terrify him, and that will drop his, attack power, so he'll inflict less damage. I think that might be the thing. Either that or we sadden him with a lecture to boost our stuff. Can we get to a, no, that's still too far away. I mean, she doesn't have great armor here, so I think our best bet here. No, he's got his armor up now because he's not pissed off. But again, debuffing him with Terrorize is probably a good idea. Yeah, we're only going to give him a scratch, but again, it's about lowering. What about the other crabs? I don't know where they came, where they spawned in. They said another wave of crabs is joining in, but they didn't say from where. So I'm going to count my blessings and say that they didn't. Well, again, the alternative is hitting both of them. Wow, that's Sadden. He's weak against that. But he'd also get to act quickly. So let's just terrify. All right, let's end our turn. Yeah, you're gonna go for the snip, but you don't. Oh, and you're gonna go for the miss. All right, that's not that bad. When their attack damage isn't buffed, that's actually not bad at all. All right, I think we're gonna hit the crab with an impress, and then actually no, we're gonna hit the crab with a. Well, actually, let's take a step back and hit them both with a lecture. Just want to make sure they're both getting targeted here. Good. Boom! Definitely depressing. Alright, we just have to kill this crab down here. We can devious it up. Or we could actually, yeah, let's do some dance tanking here. Although I don't want to put Hildegard out so far. Let's do this. We're going to run Kiwi down here. We're going to dance tank with Hildegard. This will help keep the damage down. And then Kiwi can go for the stab here. Or, heck, an Enrage. Actually, an Enrage would be better, because it still finishes him off. It gives her extra grit, and we get to go over to the provocative. And he calms down. So, oh yeah, he's still sad. Even more crabs join the fray. Yeah, now we need to focus fire them down. All right, still holding steady. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to hit you with an impress. Unfortunately, that doesn't make you impressed. He still has tons of defenses, but that's fine. Let's see. We could do the inspiring course here, and then bring him back down. Bring him back down out of confident with an enrage. Actually, we should have done that first, and then. There we go. Make sure he doesn't end the turn. Gorilla Red Panda Thal! Hello, how's it going? A final group of... I don't know where these extra crabs are, but I ain't gonna ask too much. Alright, we need to heal... Oh, there they are. Yeah, we just gotta focus fire the boss down. So, now this is risky. I think what we're gonna do... I'd like to park her here, but I want to make sure that she gets impressed. Yeah, they're still... Yeah, we're getting dangerously friendly here. We can't actually do more friendly stuff in fear of... He might drop his defenses a bit better if we have Kiwi come over here and piss off these guys. So I think that's a prime idea here. Boom! So now he gets all pissy. Now let me see if that takes away some of his speech defenses. No, but he does become weak to he becomes weak to everything except for impressive, unfortunately. But we can still hit him with an impress, or well, yeah, well. We can use her to hit it with an impress, because I do want to drop a cheer to heal them both. Yay! And then we'll use you to drop an impress. Because that way we don't roll over to friendly. Here comes more crabs. Thankfully, they are very slow. Ooh, thank you, Grit. Now, I wonder why you went after her when Kiwi was the one that dropped the loudmouth. Because, yeah, Kiwi totally dropped that loudmouth. And also, Kiwi can't help now. Or can she? Nope, she can't. Unless we do a dance tank. I think the time is nigh to do a dance tank. I think, yeah, we dropped his armor really well. So, I think, does she have flank and shank? She does have flank and shank up. Excellent. So, we're going to go for the flank and shank. There we go. Gives us a tick of that, but that's all right. Let's see. That will bring you out of impressed, but a third one will bring us into dire, and that's going to be bad. Or if we attack, attacking's a viable option. Now let's go over here and see if we can kill one of these guys. Maybe. There's a possibility of killing one. Or a definite one if we go aggressive, but then we'll lose provocative. But we also guarantee the kill, which we could probably use. Yeah, we gotta drop down the boss before these guys get into range. Dang. Well, at least he's spreading the damage out. Ow. Yeah, we need that grit for those misses. All right. I think we are gonna go for. Actually, you know what? The try to excite might be a... because he's weak to that. Yeah. Although, an enrage might help us out, because that'll give her more grit. See, it's so tough to do this with the deviousness. I mean, that is a lot of damage if we hit the 80%. But she gets the grit bonus. Yeah, let's do it. Because we can drop you down. Actually, Hildegard, can you? Yeah, you can get out of here. And hit him with it. Yeah, hit him with the impressed. And then if we should be able to do a, yeah, drop him with a Terrify. Boom! And that brings us to Devious. And we end at Devious. Phew! That was a tough one, but hey, we got ourselves a discovery! And a bunch of other goodies. The Crab King is so extremely agitated that his crab heart stresses too much and he gives up the ghost. That's what happens when you lead an angry life on a diet of fatty shrimps. Hildegard takes the king crab for taxidermy. Let's see. Gain one encounter, plus one encounter for each 2 encounter you got on this. What? Gain a treasure hunt for each 5 encounter you've gotten on this. Holy crap. So do we want 8 more encounter tokens, or do we want 3 treasure hunts? Because that's what we're being offered here. Well, let's see here. Each treasure hunt gives us, well, it doesn't say how much we get per treasure hunt, but each encounter gives us, well, little column A, column B, column C. Plenty of gold. Renown does matter. But that's a lot of encounter tokens. I mean, they give us gold and stat. Treasure hunts. Well, we don't have anything buffing treasure hunts, but we have tons of stuff buffing encounters. But treasure hunts are also really good. Dang. Yeah, so it's either plus, so 8 bonus encounters or 3 bonus treasure hunts are what we're, am I receiving my message? From which, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to go with the encounters, so I'm not going to go with Pinkertons. Just because 8 more encounter tokens is really good. Hildegard reflects on the fear of getting lost. Hildegard learned to trust the crew even more today. With such capable, intelligent explorers, there's never a risk of getting lost. This mangrove adventure proves it. Hildegard's spirit is bolstered. Ooh, plus 5 spirit. Harry is free from danger, but still a terrified Hildegard comes to Agatha. Her movement and body language are slower than usual, than her usual panic itself. What's wrong with this girl? Yeah, I see your chat, Gorilla. I need your help, Agatha. Hildegard finally opens up. She's even more scared for her future than the adventures. Should she pursue a career in physics? What about magic? She's such a geek, but do boys even like her? She misses the comfort and security of her mommy. This is why I had never had any children. No, we're gonna take pity. It's true. This future is scary. Nobody knows what's going to happen. All you can do is try your hardest and, more importantly, surround yourself with good friends. Together, you shall stand strong, find a way eventually. Hildegard moves towards Agatha and gives her a warm hug. Aww. Such an inspiring person around. Hildegard feels a lot more secure about herself. They soon continue exploring. Little does Agatha know that she will always be Hildegard's hero. Aww. And so now she likes it even more. And she gains the Archaeologist Medieval. Nice. Ooh, a culture challenge. We can bullseye that and then wheel around here. We got plenty of supplies. And we got an achievement unlocked, BFF. There's a clearing in the forest. You assume it's a natural clearing. And Agatha notices it's actually a place where a village must have once been. Yeah, let's set up an archaeologist here. Ba-boom! The excavation site set up. Agatha is leader, who determines where to dig. Soon enough, old foundations and items are uncovered. What a discovery! Ooh, and Agatha gets the level up, and we get another campfire story. Okay, so our final level. Let's see, parenting gains extra speech on. Agatha's Terrify with extra 50%. That's not bad. Teacher's Gossip. Plus 10 speech when your current attitude is... oh, yeah. Plus 10 speech when we're devious. We're always devious. So, yeah. Boom. Excellent. Okay, so now we need to start giving kills to Kiwi, who's only 2 experience points away, and Hildegard, who's a bit further behind. But that's fine. Alright, let's see here. 3 campaign when spending insight from a level 3 tactician. We don't have a level 3 tactician, so meh. All crew members gain the diplomat etiquette. Does Hildegard already have? Yeah, she already has etiquette. 5 encounter or 8 study. Well, we've got a lot of study, but let's get even more encounter. Yep, this is a devious crew. And we're going to get even more encounter tokens. Heated debate takes place. Who is the fanciest philosopher in history? Kiwi makes a case for the orderly virtue ethics of Aristotle. Kiwi, I don't know how much you've studied Aristotle. But Agatha has no ears for his boring ideas. No, Agatha thinks highly of Voltaire. Not that she knows what Voltaire stood for. Oh, come on, Agatha would know that. But Agatha has heard who's quite the charmer. Now, that's fancy. See, I think the argument should have been reversed here. But no matter, we get 5 encounters. All right, we can. Well, this is a empty node here, so let's swing low, grab the gold here. Walking to a pile of old stuff the pirates must have thought was junk, but some of these items are real collector's items today. Yeah, one collect. All right, let's make our way up. Nothing special. Oh well. Let's hit this place, because an encounter with a potential treasure? Voodoo ritual! As you walk through the dark, swampy jungle, you hear scary chanting and people dancing. As you get closer, you see voodoo pirates dancing and singing around a campfire. It seems like something is going to happen soon. Bird in a cage is being put in a bowl while the voodoo pirates dance around the bird. One of the pirates is reading spells from a spell book. After a while, the bird goes berserk and changes into a voodoo bird. That was both scary and informative. Now they bring up a new recruit, a casual smuggler, and tie him to the post. He looks incredibly nervous after seeing what happened to the bird. You guys said this wasn't going to hurt, right? I want fame and fortune, but not like this. Voodoo pirates are about to do the same to him as they did to the bird. Agatha studies the ritual. I'll take that. He carefully documents his transformation from a casual smuggler into a voodoo pirate and the ritual that causes it. Once the ritual is over, everyone, including the new recruit, leaves the area. There's a small box where items used in the ritual are stored, probably to keep the voodoo monkeys from finding them. Open it up. In the box, there's some items. There's dry tinder, rope, and cloth. Move these aside and you find a voodoo doll. Rituals like these are incredibly rare and worth studying. Ooh, new treasure. Wow, that's a lot of renown. Yeah, we're going to go to treasure hunt. Thank you. I'll go with you, Pinkerton. Continue your journey, but you realize even more that some weird things are going on here. Alright, well, no combat, but that's fine. That's fine. We're starting to approach, and we still have tons of supplies. So I might swing wide here. We could come down here. Your crew can be improved. But I don't want to swing that wide. It's only a gold. Where do we want to go? Do we want to swing this wide? 1, 2, possibly 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll have enough if we swing wide. We see a red mask lying on the ground. Giant scar down the middle. The mask is suddenly talking. I can teach one of the islands the art of battle. It's only useful on this island. Put me on your face and knowledge is yours. Who will put on the mask? Kiwi's going to be the one who's going to be doing attacking. Mask eyes turn to normal and it drops to the ground. Feel your streets in, but can continue. Wow! 4 encounter for that. Kiwi. +7 attack, +4 encounter? Okay, I'll take that. A pile of discarded bracelets probably left here by the pirates. But one of them looks like a status symbol. One moment. Oh, because Hildegard's a level 3 diplomat. Hildegard looks for a while and sees another bracelet of noble Spanish origin. What a find. Ooh, alright, we got something better from that. Alright, welcome back. Head on. Oh, Sheed! Sheed! Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome all. We're doing some exploration of this island that emerged from the sea. We've got our trio of ladies, some young, some old, and some in the middle. So let's continue. Oh, good, we saw that. When you're looking through the trees, Kiwi hears something. As it comes closer, you notice a voodoo deer. Wow, they are voodooing everything on this place. Standing in a small clearing. It seems not only the pirates and the monkeys have been cursed on this island. In order to study it further, you'll have to catch it. Kiwi will go on the hunt. Yes, because she is a high-level survivalist. Excellent. Kiwi's survival instincts. The deer is soon caught. You take notes on the research from up close, and its antlers will make a nice trophy. That's 2 sets of antlers we got. Yep, yeah, a raid is... yeah, another streamer just ended their stream and they brought all their followers to my stream. Awesome, awesome thing to happen. New people, welcome. And that was enough to level Kiwi up. We're going to want to make sure Hildegard gets lots of kills so she can be higher level for the boss fight. Now, Kiwi. Let's see. Complete Mockery gains 25% power. Loudmouth gains 25% power when your current attitude is devious. Yes, please. Or even louder. Loudmouth gains +1 range at the cost of 25 speech. That's possibly a good thing, but I don't know if that'll hit well enough. So we're gonna go Complete Mockery just to make it hit harder. Excellent. Now, we can come down here for 0 and then come up here for 2. But it's a supplies node, so I'm good with that. You notice a desolated hunt standing in the middle of a jungle with a light burning. You peek inside and see a voodoo pirate, but he is sculpting. It does not seem dangerous at all. Barge in and take him out or step in peacefully. Barge in. Take the sculptor's supplies and leave. You can hear him crying for miles. Well, okay. And extra supplies. Thank you. See an old crate in the middle of a large, slimy puddle. Someone athletic might be able to get it out. Huh. Wow, -1 resolve for failing this? Well, we've got enough resolve to burn, and ironically, Agatha is the most athletic of the group. All right, we got it. Carefully steps into the puddle and pulls the crate out. It's full of rum. Quite old and valuable. Some bottles most certainly go well with some of the food and snacks you're carrying. Yay, booze. Alright, we've got plenty of supplies, so we're going to just circle around the boss here. You find beautiful yellow crystal. Such a rare crystal is of great value. Wonder if it belongs to someone. Money! Yeah, keep it away from her. You stumble upon a stone with some symbols, as if someone could translate what is written on it. You can decide if it has any kind of value. Yeah, Agatha. Wow, look at all the bonus tokens we're gonna get for translating this thing. The puzzles over the symbols and eventually comes to a conclusion. The stone describes how villagers on this island got scared and left after voodoo rituals have been performed. Stone does have value. Holy things. And even more supplies, too. Good, because we're starting to run low. Smoke is rising on the horizon. After a short walk, you discover that a campfire with a bearded man next to it. You introduce yourselves and listen to the man's story. The man is captain of a ship named the Stubborn Guppy, who is sailing towards America with many goods on board. All the captain's crew either died or joined Captain Roche, but the captain is determined to continue his journey to America. When the island sinks once more, while the ship floats. Captain has some supplies left, but one of his crates has gotten stuck high in a tree. If you get out, it would be fantastic. Oh boy. An engineer? Boy, all these things have the downside of losing a resolve. Welp, we'll give it a try. 56%? Is that Haddock from Tintin? I don't know. Laugh at the captain, decline, and take his supplies. Nah, this guy seems decent. We'll try and get his stuff down. Yeah, dang it! The constructs the pulley, but when the rope is tied to the crate and the crate is lifted, immediately falls apart, and the crate and the goods are destroyed. The bearded man cries and asks to be left alone. Dang, there goes one of our resolve. If you run out of resolve completely, it's game over. Alright, well, we don't have enough food to go there, so we're going to go down here, see if we can get the hidden hoard at this little empty node. Nothing special. Nope. Oh well. Alright, it's boss time! Found the base of the ghost pirate, Captain Roche. This place is rather sinister and spooky. Time to get to the bottom of this island mystery and find a treasure. Onwards! Quietly sneak into Roche's camp where you hear a loud voice talking. As you get closer, you hear Captain Roche giving a speech to a giant group of voodoo pirates. I've waited patiently for another 50 years on this cursed island, withstanding horrible smell and the depressing humiliation of the voodoo monkeys. Which we only encountered like 2 of them here. But finally we've emerged once more and we can take our revenge on the Spanish. Well, I'm afraid you're out of luck here because we have a German, an Austrian, and a New Zealander. So no Spanish people here. You sharpen your blades, clean your blowpipes, and practice your spells because soon we will sail our ghost ship towards Havana and cause chaos. A loud, overwhelming cheer erupts the crowd. A few minutes later, the pirates are making preparations. With Roche standing in the middle of the base, there is no way to get rid of him without eluding all the pirates. Let's make for a violent distraction. Look around empty, non-guarded buildings in the camp in search of things you can use. Then Hildegard finds several kegs of gunpowder. Plan is devised in which a large encampment is blown to bits. Someone needs to carefully wire... we need... let's reconsider our options. What's a peaceful distraction? Spots a flare gun. Hey, we've been doing well with the flare gun. Hey, we have a better thing. We got our survivalist. A member will run back and join the others to confront Captain Roche. Flare gun in hand, Kiwi goes to a remote location in the jungle and fires at the voodoo pirates. Notice the flare and rush towards the location. Meanwhile, Kaylee rushes safely towards the other crew members. Captain Roche is still standing in the middle of the encampment, and only a few voodoo pirates have remained behind. Time to confront him. You walk towards Captain Roche, who sees you. He seems quite angry. Who are you? Was it you who caused this chaos? You look like Spanish dogs to me. Punch him in the face. He's a ghost pirate. I don't. There might be a Spaniard. I mean, this is an international league of explorers. And so, I have not waited 50 years to finally emerge to take my revenge on the Spanish just to be insulted by you. He and some voodoo pirates charge to you. All right, it's boss time. And of course, we get... now, the interesting thing about this encounter is you get a different treasure from him depending on how you end the encounter. Of course, we're going to end it deviously. All right, they are also being devious, which is fine. That powers up our friendly attacks. Let's take a look at what we got here. What is your... You are weak to being confident and enraged. So... Here's what we can, here's something we can do. We can, let's see, you're weak to sad. You are weak to enraged. Let's, well, I think we can hit all three of them with a sadness attack. A lecture, if you will. Although we get bonus if we are in a devious mood. And actually Loudmouth gets a bonus if we are in a devious mood. So we actually need to set the tone with Hildegard deviously, which is interesting. Is there anybody who is weak to fear? No. But yeah, both of their stuff needs to be devious in order to get bonuses. Although, you know what? Lecture is fine even without the deviousness. So, lecture. Boom! Alright, now, here's what we're going to do. We are going to hit Mr. Ghost Pirate here with an Impress, and then we're going to Loudmouth Nuke. Hopefully the Impress brings him to Impressed, and then we Loudmouth him back down and get bonus damage. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, wow, wow. And then Kiwi's going to come running in. Unfortunately, she's not going to be able to get this pirate up here. But we can take we can do a huge chunk of damage to him and take him out while we're at it. Positively puzzled. And yeah, they do get reinforcements as time goes on. Yeah, go ahead. Whiff! Oh, all right. We got to get her out of that to help her out. So, actually, though, we could. Yeah, weak to. Ooh, actually, because he's weak to being confident as well. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to cheer to get her out of sad and get her excited and get Hildegard excited as well. And we're going to come up here. Because Inspiring Course is a confident one that will, yeah, that'll kill her. And do a huge chunk of damage and actually put us into the thing that's good against being tense. Boom! And then we can annoy him with an Enrage. Which will actually kill him. Holy crap! I think this is the fastest we've ever killed a boss. Yeah. He was completely weak to our party. Like, completely gutted. You are so mean, I can't take it any longer. Take my stuff and leave me alone. I promise I'll leave the Spanish alone from now on. He floats away into the jungle and the pirates follow him. Time to look at what he dropped. Captain Roche dropped his captain's coat. Not only is this item worth putting in a museum, but it will also strengthen your research on Spectral matter. What a fantastic treasure. 4 study for each naturalist level in our crew. We've got plenty of those. So, yeah. Yeah, not so much with the athletes. Wow, that's a lot of study. Holy crap. When an adventure of voodoo pirates, voodoo monkeys, and even meeting a notorious Captain Roche, memories lived every time you look at that great treasure you collected. Time to leave this island. All right. Well, that went really well. Devious, of course. 3 awesome treasures. The king crab. Ew. The voodoo doll and Captain Roche. Yeah, see how high these renown amounts are on these treasures? That's why we go for the high level here. Yeah, honey bunches of research here. We're gonna get tons of research out of all this. We haven't even hit the discoveries yet. Look at all this. And then 5 discoveries. Oh yeah, and here comes all the freaking encounter tokens, which give us a little of everything. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Thing of beauty. We are now officially number 1. Now we still have one more thing to do, because we want to go for that high score. But we are officially beating Mr. Revelu in the renown game. As you return to London, Pinkerton greets you. Hildegard, you have time for one last expedition before the World Expo starts and the most renowned explorer is presented. This is your last chance to gain more renown. One last expedition, make it count. Soon after, journalists storm into the society. They all want to hear from you. Hildegard, Hildegard, the world is looking forward to your final discoveries and judgment. What should the world look to when following you? What will bring you the most renown? Well, you know, here's the thing. Like, yeah, we got a whole butt ton of science, but we also got a butt ton of status and a butt ton of gold. So we actually, I think I might go versatile and just get plus 60% renown from all resources. I know, we blew through that first expedition. So yeah, we're gonna go versatile. That great expedition behind you, we send in a report to an explore welcoming city. 1 city per thing. Let's see here. 3 new jobs in Asia to spend insight. That's a possibility. Rio de Janeiro, give us more entourage. Another equipment shop or entourage with a trinket shop. I think, well, either Beijing or Rio will be good for this, because we got 6 renown or 6 insight to spend. And yeah, we're only 30 minutes in, but we have to go through all of our spending here, and this takes a little bit of time, especially with all the resources we're rocking right now. Or the city or an equipment shop. Nah, I'm not going equipment. Beijing? All right, Beijing. Beijing it is. Oh, we can get discoveries at the Chinese pagoda. Interesting. Although, we have so many bonuses that are tied to getting normal stuff here. Oh no, we just get those in general. What's our other one that gives us when perform a collect with a? Oh, actually no, that works out perfectly fine for us. Yeah, we can go and we can get discoveries from Beijing. But first, let's get our breakthrough and finish natural sciences and get the origin of species 2. New treasure just offhand here. +1 campaign and +1 collect when spending insight on study. Oh, excellent. Well, we're about to do that. And we get plus 50% renown from research. And we still have enough stuff to go down another tree. Well, a little bit of down another tree, probably 1 or 2 in. So we're gonna have to spend 1 to unlock something, and then go a little bit further in. We can get 4 bartender helpers who gives +1 supplies capacity available in Stockholm. 1 emotion that will have a stronger effect. That's hey, Peabody. Let's see here. Research from collect. Rogues and engineers. Nah, not engineering. We're gonna go psychology. +2 whenever you get a wits challenge. And now we do need to get more research, but that's okay. Because we've got more research to get. But first, well, actually, what we want to do is we want to get the art of bartering. Does sound like a good thing, because that gives us, we could get up to 4 more supplies capacity, which is not a bad thing. And emotion studies is also a really good one, though, because that we can use to boost up, say, angry or fearful. We can choose one thing just to make it even more powerful. But we do need to get more stuff. Well, let's take a look at entourages here. What level are we on here? Level 2. Yeah, but these give us people that give us 1 per encounter. We only have 1 thing left, so this place isn't really as effective. This place is more effective because it gives us people that gives us extra things. So let's go for that. We'll go special. Whoa! Doubles original. Okay, holy crap! Shadow Master 54 Cryptologist. Wow. Holy crap. Yes, we're about to do a bunch of studies and discoveries. So, yeah. We're going to get the Crypto Master and make our Beijing studies insane. Absolutely insane. Now, she is level 7 archaeology. Good. So that takes care of that. And yeah, Chinese pagoda. Look at this insanity. A research, 2 encounters, a bunch of studies, 2 discoveries. And, oh my god, this is disgusting. Not so good for everyone else, but holy crap with Agatha. Holy crap with Agatha. Ding, 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 ding. This is like going on a whole other expedition by itself. All right, that by itself gave us more research here. Now, because we blew through our influence here, I think I'm going to go for the emotion studies. I mean, if we get enough for another breakthrough, we'll get art of bartering. But emotion studies is more. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Confident, excited opponents gain speech to minus 25% attack for impressed. Ooh. Enraged gain mischance. Ooh. 15% mischance. Ooh. What do you think, chat? What do you think? That mischance is tempting because of Loudmouth. She is already an evasion tank with high grit, and enraged makes them more likely to miss. I'm gonna leave it to you guys, chat. You chat. Yeah, frenzies, enraged or saddened, enraged. All right, enraged. Yes. Excellent. All right, we need 700 for our next one. We're probably going to get 700 for our next one, which is crazy. But yeah, let's just keep spending this. Because all these discoveries getting boosted. That's crazy that... and we're getting tons of money, too. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, we're almost certainly going to hit that 700 and get those extra supplies. All these Buddhist monks listening to the old lady. It's craziness. Absolute craziness. Okay. Art of bartering. Boom. Okay, so, which place had that? There's our bartender. Not quite enough status for that, but that's okay. I don't think we can. I don't think we're going to bother with the extra one there. All right, let's just hit the last of them. We might as well, because it still gives us money and influence here. Oh yeah, don't worry. I haven't forgotten about those last 2 insight. They will be spent. That's the other nice thing. That Origin of Species 2 gave me 2 more insight to spend here. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get another breakthrough, but that's okay. Because we have almost 3,000 freaking gold here. That's insanity. All right, we could get ourselves a bartender, and I think we will. To give us 20 supplies. That's madness. Yeah, and the research, while it won't, we can't spend it on anything more. It will increase our final renown at the end. So now let's go spend some money. Because holy crap, we gotta spend some money. Yeah, we can go for these crazy books here. We could go for the legendary, although the legendary books are 1,300. I want to get everybody on par with some good stuff. Like we need better armor. Let's go back to Red Square Market. Let's upgrade Red Square Market. And let's see here. I think we're going to give her the Incredible Rose. Because the Beguiler on a speaker is a little bit more effective. Coach Whistle. Chemistry set. Actually, chemistry set on Agatha would be pretty darn good. Better than the battery, anyway. Yeah, better than the battery. Well, let's just make sure she doesn't have chemistry already. She does not. And yeah, resisting damage from impressed attacks, I think, will be a good thing. We'll keep you a geologist. Survivalist cooking. Starting in count... yeah, plus 10 speech if that. Let's see what would be good for her. Archaeologist, quick thinking. All right, we've got our armors here, and again, I think we're going to go with the adventure quality stuff, so we can spread out all of our stuff. So, adventure armor for you, adventure armor for you. Master Book of Dazzling, Master Book of Rage, and I think an adventure book for Agatha here. Let's sell these, see what else we can pick up. 400. I want to say we can get a better trinket for poker set, rogue bluffing, beguiler astonishing, sheriff badge, nah. 15 grit and the quick thinker perk. That's not a bad thing. Though, again, we'd have to spend a lot more to get to it. And resisting terrified and starting confidence, so she can get the bonus from this thing. I think that's it'd be stupid to get rid of that. 100 thine mother jokes. Hey Larissa, how's it going? Ooh, pizza, yum. I had that out for lunch. It was delicious. Pepperoni and mushroom for the win. Alright, monocle, still a good trinket for Hildegard. Let's see here. You'd have been better off buying an expensive boat. Let's see. 400 gold. We need to spend it on something. There's got to be something we can do with this money to improve our stuff. Well, actually, here, let's look at the... did we upgrade? No, we didn't get to the legendary levels of these books. And we won't be able to afford them at that level. Yeah, I think our only things here, I mean, tactician offense, that doesn't really help. Plus attack, that doesn't help. Not with our group. She already has the archaeologist excavation, so that would not be fully utilized. The only one that's making me itch here is the grappling hook, because we do need quick thinkers. And I think that actually might, as useful as this is, I think, because it gives these, but it kind of bounces all over the place. And so I think we're going to go the grappling hook for her. Pineapple and pizza, only when paired with ham, of course. Yeah, no, I think we're good there. All right, I think we're all set with money. We've gotten our adventure armor, the books of the bedazzling. Not as much raw speech power for both of these, but still pretty darn good. All right, I think we're ready, folks, for our final expedition. Yes, we did our submerged island.